So how have things changed when you moved from North Beach to here, to Polk Street?
Well, let me tell you something. I always liked Polk Street, but you know, when you get stuck in one neighborhood, you don't want to. Anyway, to make a long story short, the place was falling apart, and the lady wouldn't fix it. So I took her to court, and the judge gave us 6 months free rent and $8,500 to get out. So I said, I'm going to Polk. And I'm telling you, the first year that we came here, immediately business doubled. And the
Wow.
first Halloween, we were only here like 4 months. We sold 73 wigs in one day. And I said, this is my street. And I love Polk Street. I love the variety of people. It's fun here. And more locals than in North Beach. This is a better location for the drag queens because I'm kind of in the center of them. In North Beach, I did Finocchios. I did all the topless girls. Well, I had 17 hairdressers on Stockton and Broadway in the 60s. So we were just really lucky that we were a big shop just before the topless explosion, and so they all came to me. So that's why I've learned to do any kind of hair. He came in, he said, who does your wigs? I said, well, I did most of them. And so he said, I need you. And I said, who in the hell is this guy in a pair of jeans telling me he needs me, right? Yeah. So he said, I'm from the Stardust. And he says, we need somebody to help us with the show. It's called Into the Night. It was a big show that went on for about 12 years. And so I went down. That was in about 93. I went down and did the show for them. So I've done a lot of fun stuff. I've done many shows. And so I like doing a variety of stuff. Right now we're doing Hedgewig. Yes. We did all the wigs for Hedgewig. And we're doing the hairspray play. And so I've done many, many salons, festoons. I've done Patrick's of Sacramento Street. I've done Alex of Union Square. I could go on, and I've done half of the crew from Coco's, which is they do a lot of filming and a lot of weddings and things like that. So I've been doing classes, and they're very successful. They really learn, these people, and they're really excited about the classes. I do a lot of society people. Charlotte Schultz from George Schultz's wife. She's a customer of many stars. Mary Wilson from the Supremes, a lot of singers. Whoever needs to look good has to come here.
Gabriel, so are you going to inherit the store, kind of take it over and bring it to the next 50 years?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I'll probably run it or so, yeah.
You're a business guy, right?
Kind of.
Or who are your favorite types of people to see, or what kind of boys, girls, what?
People with taste. Good taste, let's say, if they got a big wig, like a beehive or something, then I'd be like, ooh, that looks good on them. Yeah.
And he's cut wigs. One day he wanted to cut a wig, and I said, Gabriel, you don't know how to cut wigs. And he says, Grandma, I've been watching you since I was a year old. And he cut a good wig, and he learned how to make beads. We do beads once in a while. So he's also made beads and sold them. We sold his beads.
Wow, have you ever dressed up like a girl?
No.
Do you want to dress up like a girl?
No.
Not yet.
I was going to say, do you like girls, but you're too young for that, right? Of course.